Welcome to the Smart Black Girl Podcast. Who am I? You know, just an average smart black girl. Hello and welcome back, my lovely smarticle particles. I am here today to chat about myself. Who is the girl behind the podcast? Today we will discuss my habits, my goals, and my faith. The purpose of this podcast is to keep track of my own thoughts and journey through mental and spiritual well-being. I am hoping you can learn a thing or two as you walk through this journey with me. It all starts in a name, the Smart Black Girl Podcast. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. This week, I'm rereading Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you have not read this book, it is absolutely life-changing. I have now read this book 4 times. It is one of my yearly reads. It's a steady guide to my goals. It breaks everything down into small pieces. James Clear does an amazing job breaking down the science of habit forming. On to my habits. I have a morning routine that allows me to habit stack efficiently. I wake up, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and then I go over to my desk. At my desk, I have an awesome planner that I use every day to uniquely track my day, habits, goals, and even my work-life balance. I use this planner as a way to hold myself accountable. Now, I know what you may be thinking. I have tried every planner out there, and planners just do not work for me. Well, I think this is a good time to point back to Atomic Habits. You don't need the planner per se. You just need to design your environment to make good habits easy and bad habits invisible. So, the habit that helps me is not using my planner. It is the act of going to my desk. My desk is where my planner, Bible, journal, and medication is all within arm's reach. The environment around my desk has been designed specifically for me to start my day off right. So what does it look like? I have a PC that has a gentle pink glow, and there's a window in my office that sheds natural daylight across my desk. Next, everything is already laid out for me to find. My planner is the first thing I grab, and in it, I mark the time I woke up that day and look at my habit tracker. The dopamine spike that comes from checking 2 things off my list immediately makes me mark off, brush my teeth, and take my medicine. I then follow my habit tracker through the next 2 hours of my morning. I spend time with God, I journal, and exercise. However, my mornings do not always go smoothly. I have about 6 habit slots in my tracker, and on average, I only get about 3 or 4 things checked daily. Next, I want to chat about my goals. The goals I set for myself this year were pretty simple. As a part of them, I want to keep up my routines, become debt-free, and grow in my faith. In keeping these goals, I've only gotten through my morning routines consistently. I still have to get my night routines complete, but progress is better than nothing. Meanwhile, I slowly gnaw at my credit card debt and prepare to deal with my student loan. Lastly, I talk to God. I reach out every day to try and have a conversation. Sometimes that is through Bible study and sometimes it's through a song. But overall, I'm just trying my best. Now, on to God. I'm sure you all have recognized the shift that this podcast has taken in the terms of subject matter. Honestly, this is a diary to myself, so it will reflect the values that I hold most dear as it progresses through time. God is where my heart is, so it's kind of hard not to bring him up. This podcast is meant to reach other smart black girls like me, so I'm hoping to touch the hearts of whomever needs to hear this. I want to inspire other smart black girls to pursue their dreams, to be confident in their abilities, and to know that God is with them every step of the way. Let's look at scripture. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8 says, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and life to come." We should use this as a reminder to stay determined and focused on our goals. and to trust that God will guide us along the way. I hope this glimpse into my habits, goals, and faith has inspired you to reflect on your own journey. Remember, progress is personal, and it is okay to take small steps. As long as you're moving forward, whether you're building habits, setting goals, or maturing your relationship with God, know that you're not alone. We're all in this together, learning and growing day by day. I can't wait to see where this journey takes us next. Bringing us to the end of this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, my lovely smarticle particles. Stay smart, stay blessed, and keep shining.